Hey guys, it's Green Zephyr. Today I'm going to be reviewing T-Rex and Atrociraptor Dinosaur Breakout. So first for the minifigures. So we have Claire here. The same uniform and everything from every single set she's in from this year. Then we have Owen here with dual revolvers. Pew pew pew, pew pew pew. And other than that, he has the same exact printing of every other Owen from this year's sets other than the 4+ and a whole lot of the other sets from other years. I don't remember which year, but there's a whole lot of them with this printing. Then we have Rain Delacourt with the same uniform from the Atrociraptor set, which makes sense because it takes place in the same area as that set in Malta, and the sets combine to make a bigger set, which is pretty cool. So I'll show that at the end of the video. He has a tranquilizer gun. Then we have Soyona Santos with the tranquilizer gun. And I'm pretty sure that they screwed up printing once again, because as you can see here, it's kind of like a ghost color on her pants is what's printed on there. It's like bluish yellow, and bluish white, and it's because the white is printed over the black, I'm sure, but like if you look at the box, it shows it as being white on there, and it's definitely not white for me. It is a bluish color, so I don't know. And anyway, she has the same haircut as Claire, Zia, and Ellie Sattler. They all four have the same exact hairpiece, except different colors. All four of them have a different color for their hairpiece, which is interesting. But anyway, then we have another error in printing, my Atrociraptor. Now, if you'll notice, it doesn't seem too out of the ordinary. But like if you look close enough, you can see there's a pit. Let's see if I can find it. There's a pit right where the glare is, right here, where the eye should be. Instead, the eye is farther forward. It should be right here. Instead, it's right there. Maybe it's easier on this side. I don't know. You can kind of see, though, that it's meant to have the eye farther back on the head, and they didn't do that. They printed it wrong with the eyes too far forward. The other one of my Atrociraptors is perfectly fine, but this one is printed too far forward with the eyes. At least they're even, so one isn't like extremely far forward and the other is back. That'd be more awkward. And of course, they got really lazy with the sets this year with not painting the claws or teeth of any of the Atrociraptors or Pyroraptor. But what's worse is just the printing job they've done on all of the dinosaurs and the people. They've screwed over this year's sets, at least for me. Not one of my sets has no errors in the printing on a dinosaur or a person. Sometimes it's both. But anyway. Then we have a spider. So it's pretty interesting that one of these sets comes with a spider this year. I thought that was pretty cool. Of course, it's like humongous compared to a person, but that's just how big the Lego spiders are. And like, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the biggest prehistoric spider fossils we have were like 6-inch leg span, whereas we have much larger spiders today with a 12-inch for the Goliath bird eater and 13 for the huntsman spider. But we did find a fossilized spider a long time ago that we thought to be a spider. It had like a around like 2-foot leg span, I think. And for so long we thought it was a spider, but then it turns out it was a sea scorpion. It was the one that was in the Walking with Monsters documentary series. And back then we thought it was a spider, and now we know that it's a sea scorpion, just without like the longer tail parts. So that's kind of interesting, and because of that, now the prehistoric spiders we know are smaller than the ones that are alive today. Just something weird to think about. On the other hand, we have some land scorpions that were like 3 feet long, so definitely some big prehistoric scorpions. And then the sea scorpion, largest one was like, I think 13 feet. Don't remember the species, but yeah. So here we have Rexy. So this is the exact same printing and patterns as on the one from the 4+ set with the greenish and red one. Exact same coloration and pattern. Well, exact same pattern, just different coloration on each part. But the spots and stripes are all exactly the same as in the other set. You can look at the eyes here and see they're not printed on evenly. One is up too high, and then the other one is more in the middle compared to the ridge. But I mean, it's fine. But yeah, just that's 3 printings wrong with this set. But it's still a cool Rexy. I like the patterns on it. Kind of like flames almost. Pretty cool. Yeah. Then we have the truck. So this is a pretty big truck, actually. It has a lot of features. So it has 6 wheels with 4 in the back and 2 in the front. And then the front of it, this piece can fold up and down. It's like the grill of the semi. And then these lights can also move up and down independently. And then we have lights up here. This comes off. You can see steering wheel in there, some windows in the back. We have the mirrors that are able to move on both sides. And then you can place a person in here. And like the whole thing, it comes off like this. Instead of just like this red piece coming off, it's the whole thing, because it's only sitting on 2 studs here and 2 studs here. But then that goes back on in place. Then we have this piece here, which someone can hold on to, or you can have a person standing on this here, on that little ledge. And then we have the cage in the back. So this comes off. It's like a carrier. You can also see this part of the truck here, tail lights. That's what it looks like without the trailer part on. Then we have the carrier portion. So this is what it looks like. It has a hole there where you can see the hole out the back. It's basically a big crate. Caution, sticker here, then a sticker here. This folds up, and then that's the inside. Has this little tray that slides back and forth. So this comes out, and then you can see on here there are 4 studs. So the Atrociraptor fits on, if I can get it. Give me a second. Fits on like this. And then you see that there's 2 more, so the other Atrociraptor fits on there, because that's what it's meant to do with this set. They're meant to fit both Atrociraptors on here. And then you can load it into the truck. So then this just sits on some kind of pieces there, and then it just rolls into the truck. That seems weird that it doesn't want to fit. That is kind of weird, because the Atrociraptor can't fit on any other way. So it doesn't make sense that it doesn't want to fit in the truck. Yeah, that's weird. It was fitting perfectly fine earlier, and now it's not fitting at all. I don't know. It's okay, guys. I just realized I'm stupid, so I had it facing on with the tail over here, which made sense so that it wouldn't fit because the tail's sticking out farther than if it was on this side. So, that makes sense. And then, yeah, it just sits in here and then slides in, and then it fits perfectly in there. It can close. Atrociraptor's in here, and you can fit them both. And then that just goes back on the truck. Like that. And I can drive off. And then we have the main set piece, which is a piece of structure, like some rock formation, I guess, and maybe a building, I don't know, in Malta. So we have a flag up here that can move around. We have some lights, some lamps right here and here. Some stickers for like bricks. Then we have what looks like a cage here in red. We have some bars here and some grated windows. Then more part of the cage here. And so what happens with this, the T-Rex fits perfectly with its feet in between here. And then its neck fits perfectly in between here. So you just place it in. And then there it is sitting with the feet fitting perfectly. The neck goes under here. And then the point of this is the T-Rex breaks out of it. So it thrashes around, knocks this down, knocks this down, knocks this down, and it can knock this down. And then it basically just destroyed this whole area that it was being held in. And then it can escape and leave that area. I guess technically this falls down too. But anyway, then on this side, we have some eggs in a basket, some amber, then a skeleton, at least a partial skeleton of like a Triceratops. Then we have some area for people to be up here, up here. Here's the back side, some more stickers. And then I'm going to combine the sets now to show you what that does. Well, anyway, both of these sets come with Owen and Rain Delacourt, so I only included one of each of them here. The one that, the Owen and Rain that come in this set. So I have Owen on a motorcycle, if it will focus, yeah. And then Rain Delacourt, and then the two baby dinosaurs, and then a Atrociraptor. So now we have this piece here and this piece here, which connect together. So we just push these together here. And then this set is attached and it has some sliding range of motion. So this can fold here. Oop. Gotta remember that that comes off because it's supposed to. So this can go all the way over here or all the way over here. But it's best like that, I guess. So it's like a much bigger set now that adds on a few inches to the overall area. And with it comes, first of all, Triceratops skull. So here we go. So in here we have the partial skeleton. You can see the feet, ribs, backbone, and tail. Then this comes with this piece here on the end. And so that just attaches on here. If I can get it with one hand, probably not. And then there we go. There it is attached on. So you can see the full skeleton here with the horns and the backbone, the head. It's better from this view anyway. But yeah, the whole skeleton is right here, which is pretty cool how those two sets combine. And then another feature which I talked about earlier that's more obvious. We have, once again, the Atrociraptors. So we have the white one and the orange and tan one. They actually do have names. You'd have to look those up though. I don't know what they are as of now, but I could figure that out. Anyway, so once again, this lifts up, dump that out, and then yes, it has 2 more spots right here. So you make it face the opposite way and set them on there like that. So then both the Atrociraptors are on here in their spots. And then you can slide them into the back of the truck. So they just slide in here and it closes. Then we get the truck, put them in here. Now it's noticeably heavier with both the Atrociraptors in there. There we go. Then the truck can carry both of them. And then we have, yeah, both the 2 sets combined with a total of 2 Atrociraptors, 1 T-Rex, 2 baby dinosaurs, a spider, and 6 minifigures, as well as the stuff that comes in the sets. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyway, that is it for the video. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe, and peace out.